Hello, y'all. Good night, y'all. I wanted to come in here and talk about some things real quick, especially about this bill they're trying to pass. And it really a whole lot of things that I want to talk about on my way home. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here for, but it's a conversation. Y'all gotta see what's the writing on the wall, especially when it comes to this bill, because a lot of people don't know about this, and it's not shocking to me that they don't, because guess what? The media really and truly didn't cover it. I had one person today know what I was talking about, and they knew a little bit about it because when they're at work, guess what? This stuff was happening down the street from them. That's it. And even then, they didn't know too much about it because they're at work. You see, the media is silent on these things. You get what I'm saying? They're silent on these things. MSNBC, Fox News, all of that stuff, ABC, whatever. I went to that protest. Maybe they were on the inside, but guess what? They was not on the outside where I was at. Okay? And what's his name? Steve Sweeney. Whoever voted him in should feel ashamed of themselves. You see, this is why I don't believe in voting for just Democrat or Republican, because you see what these Democrats are trying to do. Right? It was a Democrat that pushed this bill and did all kinds of backward, shady crap mess to get this deal through. And I'm glad they pulled it. But understand something? When they pulled it because they can put it back out again. It's not over. It ain't never gonna be over. They're gonna keep trying. This is something that's happening all over the country. And this is why I always say, especially we as black people have to start playing chess and stop playing checkers and realize certain things affect us. It's the same thing like another YouTuber I was watching named Michi X. She had a video on tonight. She was explaining how things affect us, especially in this Byron Allen case. I'm gonna draw parallels to this, okay? You gotta start paying attention to politics and to what's going on around. It doesn't even matter if it's either another black person or even a freaking white person, because at the end of the day, look at this now. They put lead in the white community, okay? They put lead in the white community. You can Google any white town, right? A whole bunch of them, and say, does this white town have lead in the system? Sometimes it will tell you yes. They have found high traces of lead in the water system, okay? Because of the lead piping. Now, they know this is the issue, yet they don't even do nothing for the white people to get around this issue. I mean, maybe as opposed to just buying water or whatever, but still. They still get poisoned with this lead. When they shower, when they wash food, if they do wash food, you understand, wash your hands, all that stuff. Feed the dog, all that stuff. They're still being infected. So what I want to say to you as black people is this: understand something. We know the system does not like us at all. So if they're willing to do this to black people, to white people, I'm sorry, what the heck do you think they're willing to do to us? Really? If they're willing to put lead in the white community, what do you think they're willing to do to us? You see, this is why I keep telling us, let's start playing chess and stop playing checkers. Meaning, let's be strategic. Because guess what? Yesterday, at that protest in Jersey, guess what? There was black people, there was white people alike defending their religious freedom. Now, we know that as black people, guess what? We really ain't got no freedoms in this country. We still slaves. At the end of the day. You don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. Okay? But there are certain things that we got to get involved in. Race aside, certain things affect us. Laws affect everybody, not just us. They affect everybody. Okay? And if they revoke religious freedom. This is why I say create our own schools. You know what I'm saying? Because that bill made it impossible
Police reported ahead.
for you to get an education unless you had vaccines in your system. So the government is playing God and telling you, oh, you have to put this in your body, in your temple, in your sanctuary. That's what the government is trying to do. I'm not saying here that I'm anti-vaccine or whatever, even though I really don't believe in vaccines at all. I'm saying is the thing that I'm stressing is every person that has the right to have a choice, have a say in what they put in their body. Okay? Many of you can disagree with me all you want. You disagree with me, find somebody else to talk to. Go on someone else's page. Don't comment. Keep moving. Okay? But we gotta realize these things. We gotta realize it's called a system for a reason. It's called the system for a reason because everything is connected to something else. Everything is connected to something else. Things tend to set, it sets precedent. Okay? Because California passed their law forcing kids to get vaccinations. Now they're trying to do New Jersey, Connecticut, and a few other states. Okay? Now, many of you will talk about the First Amendment, rights of freedom of religion, all that stuff. Guess what? You have that stuff. But, just like how they tell you in that amendment, you can revolt against your government, but we can lock you up, right? The same thing has happened with the Constitution, with the 10th Amendment, right? Any law that the federal government does not have, for any reason, the states can do pretty much whatever they want to do. They can handle it however they want. That's why you start seeing things happening nowadays with this. Notice something, you don't see it happening in the federal level. State by state, this is happening. Okay, I'm tired, y'all. State by state. So guess what? If enough states do this thing, or all of them, it's very easy for the federal government to come and say, oh, you did it already? We'll just do the same thing. Do you understand now? This is how this affects us because we know. I would advise you to look up the video. It's a white man, I forgot his name, talking about how they went to South Africa, used treatment, vaccines, all of that stuff as a way to kill people. To kill. Wipe them out. Okay? It's the same thing going on here. Lead in the water. Lead, because think about this, understand something. If it's lead in the water, guess what? Lead is in you. It's in you. You might not, you may disagree, but let me prove you why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because guess what? We use water every single stinking day. Your body is what, 70% water? Okay. Think about this. You eat food. You drink juice. Okay? Guess what? If you eat food and you wash your food, you're washing your food with lead-infested water. And if that water soaks in, guess what? Lead is now in you. Okay? You go to the store, you get one of those little water mixers or whatever, you put it in a water bottle, and you fill it from the faucet or probably in the refrigerator. Guess what? Lead is in that shit. Lead. Cancer causing. Okay. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know. A lot of shit is going on today that people don't even see. People are so caught up in survival mode, whatever mode they're in, that when you burst the bubble and you tell them, yo, this shit is going on, it goes on fucking freaking deaf ears. I'm trying to tell y'all something. We need to wake up. And we also got to get politically motivated. Because at the end of the day, many of you might say, what, if I'm politically motivated, then guess what? I do see myself in the future one day being a politician. Not saying being a CBC member being bought off. I see myself being a politician. And I understand that certain things, politicians are bought. guess what? Any sensible politician is going to go after issues that affect the most amount of people, regardless of skin color. Because guess what? If I got in one day, guess what? I would not only speak about the black issue, I would speak about issues that are affecting black people, which are also other people's issues, like the lead devastation, for example. Because guess what? That stuff does not respect no property lines, none of that stuff. Guess what? Lead gets into the water, to the river. Guess what? You drinking it, I'm drinking it. White man, white woman drinking it. Guess what? We all get infected. We all get cancer. Do y'all understand now? This is what I'm talking about. How it's important for us to realize that certain things affect us and how they affect us. It's the same thing with the Byron Allen case. If he loses, okay, guess what? They can discriminate against you a whole lot easier, and you gotta prove it. Okay? Okay. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. Letting you guys know. This is why I say what I say. We gotta create our own system, our own schools, our own everything. So guess what? They pass laws, whatever. Our schools should band together and say we're not doing that for our children. Have a nice day. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little tired right about now. I need this to wake up, man. Wake up. And one thing is too, I won't make any promises, but I did say I'm going to try to start reading that book again, which I'm going to try that. The book is Medical Apartheid. I advise you to get it, please. Because what I plan to do is I'll read a few pages at a time, or maybe a chapter, and then I'll come to you and say, listen, in chapter 1, 2, or 3, in the book marker on this page, they didn't want, this is what happened. This is what they describe. I want you guys, if you guys are watching this video one day, don't take my word for it. Read the book yourself, because there's only so much that I can tell you. Okay? Only so much that I can mention to you. I'd advise you, go get the book yourself. It's called, what's it called? Medical Apartheid by Harriet A. Washington. You know, I thought I saw something. You know what? Time to go to bed. If I'm seeing stuff, time to go to bed. Sorry, time to go to bed. Okay, y'all. I just want to raise the alarm here because, like I said, they're gonna bring this bill back January 9th, around that time, 9th and some days after that. Okay, this is why I don't believe in voting either for just blue because they're blue or red because they're red, because this mess can happen, this bullshit can happen right here, and this is by a Democrat. Those of you who claim you're so liberal, this is, and I don't understand this. Especially black people. The Democrats have done nothing, zero to help us out. Okay? Zip. Have the Republicans? No, but guess what? We haven't been voting for them for so long. We have been voting for the Democrats for the past 50 plus years and have got nothing to show us it. Nothing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but guess what? If you go to work for somebody, right, you want to get paid, right? Because that pay shows is something for your work, right? That same concept needs to be applied for the Democratic Party or any vote or any politician. Okay? Guess what? If they want to get paid, they got to freaking work for your vote. That's how that works. Am I saying that you're going to be able to meet every single one? No. But guess what? You can know enough about a lot of them who are in your district and know enough about who's going to run, who's running, what are their policies, because that's what's important. I don't care about your face. I don't care about your skin color. I care about your policies. What are your policies? One policy we can push is how the heck are you going to get the lead out of the pipes? Okay? That's one. Okay? How are you going to bring jobs into the country? That's two. What programs can we invest in that are going to help us as our community? Those are questions that we all need to start asking and demanding of these politicians, okay? And let them know if they don't even try to give us what we want, guess what? We will make sure to not try and vote for you next time. We will make sure to suicide your career. That's where we need to be at, okay, y'all? On one accord, not all divided up amongst ourselves, talking, squabbling with bullshit. United we stand, divided we fall. Okay? Nobody has the right to tell you what to put in you or your kids' bodies. You had that child, not the government. That child came from your semen in your womb. That is your child to protect. No government has the right to come tell you, oh, you're Muslim? Yeah, we don't care. Stick this in your child. Stick this in you. No. No, I'm sorry. No. Bullshit. And if you're a really dumb person, well, too bad. Because that's bullshit. Baloney and bullshit. And this is one of the many reasons why I say create our own schools. Let's get involved politically. Because guess what? Certain things are hurting us a lot. Okay? Hurting us a lot. I heard one story, I think it was in Cashmere Gardens, Texas, okay? Same thing in Louisiana, okay? They put some, what's the word? Stuff that causes chemicals. Cancerous materials and stuff that causes cancer in the ground. And they built houses on top of that stuff. And they market it to black people. Okay? So guess what? We not knowing any better, moved in and a bunch of them died from cancer and wrongful death. And understand something. If you take that vaccine, and let's say, for example, a bad batch went in there for some reason, guess what? You're screwed. You're screwed. These vaccine companies are exempt from liability. Okay, y'all? They're exempt. You can't sue them. Okay? So I'm really trying to tell y'all guys, wake up. Wake the heck up. Okay? No more of this innocent sleep or it won't work anymore. That's why I tell anybody else, turn the damn TV off. Turn it off. I haven't had TV on in years. 2-3 years, and guess what? I don't miss it. Ain't nothing good on there anyway. Because whenever I do watch TV once in a while, guess what? I can find whatever I want. So guess what? It don't make no damn sense I have a TV in my room. Or I have a TV with a box. Does not make any sense. Okay, y'all. But understand something. If they're willing to disease and harm white people, what the fuck do you think they're gonna do to us? They show us time and time again, to them we a bunch of niggas. So if they're willing to hurt their own black people, no, white people, I'm sorry, what the heck do you think they have in store for us? You do realize that, right? You do realize that we did something wrong, 20 years, what numbers? White boy do something wrong, oh, I can't ruin this life. You know what? It's just a slap on the wrist. Don't do that again. Bad boy. I call bullshit. We are divided among many lines: racial, socioeconomic, or financial, and what gender, and probably hair type, all kinds of stuff. But the one thing we also gotta understand is sometimes that's what we do. Gotta come together. I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, there's a brother named Young Activist, right? and he decided, you know what, I'm gonna get this truck, I'm gonna take it to this event, right? And or any event that's protesting something that's against your rights. Okay. Let's say, for example, you go to that meeting and you meet David Duke, leader of the KKK. Guess what? I always tell him, guess what? Have a conversation with him. Because guess what? That man got power. You and him ain't got to be on every damn thing. You just really on, guess what? This guy over here is my enemy. It's very simple. Okay. I'm just coming to let you guys know what's going on. I'm tired. Okay, we'll go home. Okay, y'all. This is why I say, and this next statement does not include anyone else but black people. I repeat, does not include anyone else but black people. If you are black and not black, leave this channel, leave this video. Okay? We as black people must, I repeat, must unite and fund each other. Stop all this self-hate. Stop all this shooting each other. Stop all of that bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you're only making it easier for a system to come lock you up. That's dumb. Speaking of dumb, on Facebook I saw this one guy. This man stole $88,000 from the bank. And guess what? He ain't shut up about it. He didn't say, you know what, I'm going to take this money and I'm going right to Africa. No. He be a dumbass. Because he's a dumbass for that. Yes, he's a black brother. But guess what? If you see his brother, he's a fucking stooge. He's a fucking dumbass. Who in the freaking mind puts up, oh, I got all this money, knowing goddamn well you robbed the bank and you on camera, fool? I don't understand that. Because I used to work at a cash office at Walmart. In that office, guess what? They have 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 camera. Watching everything in that room. You steal some shit. They gonna catch you. This man's facing up to multiple years in jail. And guess what? I say good. His stupid behind deserves it anyway. Sometimes you gotta learn to shut up and be quiet. I'll be home in 1 minute. Alright, y'all. I'ma see y'all. It was worth signing off. Adios, mi amigos. Okay, y'all. You all have a good one. Okay, one more thing. On this channel, no Christmas. Or we're going to talk about it in its true light, which I might go into that tomorrow. What it reminds me of. Okay. There's a whole lot of things going on right now that we don't know about. You know, I think they just made it legal in Jersey to illegal immigrants to get a license. I don't know how to have that, and those were signed by Democrats. And I gotta tell everybody else, choices are the best thing. Because guess what? Right now, they said Trump is paying $1 million to get that black vote. Trump knows what's up. Trump ain't no fool. None. Is he racist? Probably. Is he foolish? Yeah, but I'm not a fool. Guess what? If I was in Trump's position, guess what? I want every person I can get to go out. Every single one. Okay, y'all. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a nice one. Y'all have a good night. Behave yourself, okay? Remember, stay away from vaccines, stay healthy, and you have a blessed life.